No, great to be here. Great to see everybody. I can't tell you how excited I am. The park back open, the sun is shining. It's not raining, it's not cold. For those of you around here, very excited. So we're going to get to a lot of fun stuff today. But one thing I'm going to do real quick is just remind you of what's happening actually today in the park for Member Sneak Peek Day. Got some great offers going on, some great entertainment. So if you've seen it, the DeLoreans are going to be in the Fest House at 1, 3, and 6, which is an absolutely fantastic 80s band, certainly known locally and does other tours, but they're fantastic. Check that out. There's a DJ in Ireland that's going to be giving away some prizes, entertainment all along in Killarney Village there. If you've seen the new souvenir bottles, I know a lot of you take advantage of the souvenir bottles all season. Brand new Finnegan's Flyer souvenir bottles, which are 2 for $22 just today. So take advantage of that. We have some brewery talks going on from Virginia Beer Company, which is a great local brewery here in town. 2:30, 3:30, and 4:30 at the Brow House over in the Fest House. And then at Grogan's Pub, we have Guinness Brewery Talk, 1:30, 2:30, and 3:30. And then one other thing, the Cuba Kiosk, which is located right over near Griffin. We have a food and wine sneak peek sampler. So you can check out all kind of new offerings from Food and Wine. 12 to 5 today, if you make your way over there. So a lot of fun stuff, but we'll get into what else is going on this year. Before I do that, though, I do want to say, because I don't get this opportunity too often to have a big group like this together. You know, we do social media and email and all that good stuff, but personalized more. I do want to say sincerely, just thank you, for being a member, loyalty to the park. We absolutely love having you here. I saw so many familiar faces already this morning as people were coming through. I was up front at the turnstiles, and it's just great. It's a great community, and we love what we do. We love that you appreciate us and vice versa. So I just want to take the opportunity while I have it to just say thank you. So we're going to get into some exciting stuff for 2019, and really, there is truly stuff going on all year long. I apologize if I'm on your way here. And we're going to get into some exclusive summer content here that has not been unveiled before in a few moments. But we're going to kick it off with Kids Weekends. Kids Weekends debuted last year. For you folks with the little ones, which I'm one with a couple little ones, so I appreciate the Kids Weekends. It's going to have some additional elements this year. A brand new storytelling area in the back area that we've done trick-or-treating in last year and some other things. So what you'll also notice over in Sesame, if you make your way, a brand new Sesame Castle. Brand new look over there, all new colors, which really looks great. You can check that out today. It also coincides, I'll say, it is actually the 50th birthday of Sesame Street this year. For all of us who grew up on Sesame, me being one of them, 50 years, so kind of hard to believe. So you'll see that on the show and other things, but we're going to celebrate as part of Sesame here at the park as well. And then we have our Food and Wine Festival, which I know has been a very popular event since we debuted. So a lot of new kiosks coming. We're going to share more details about that as the event gets closer, but look for some new offerings there. Summer Nights returns, fireworks, our Spark Show, and then a debut of Summer Nights Live, which we'll talk about more in a moment. Beer Fest in the fall. Hall of Scream back for now its 21st season, which is looking forward to that. Have some new offerings for Hall of Scream this year. A couple things that harken back to the past, which I think will be really exciting. So looking forward to that event. The Count Spectacular, again with the Sesame, so the trick-or-treating area over in the Sesame area, and then Christmas Town, which feels like we were just here for Christmas Town, right? But hard to believe, thinking about Christmas again, but some new offerings as well. So looking forward to a fantastic season. we're actually celebrating 2 key birthdays this year at the park. So, talked about Sesame a little bit. It is our 10th year at Sesame Street Forest of Fun. But another exciting birthday is Apollo's Chariot turns 20 years old this year. So a couple exciting things. You may have noticed as you drove in, Apollo's is getting painted, which a lot of you have been asking for many years, and it definitely needed it. So exciting that is happening. Most of the actually all of the main lift is done. That work will continue really through the end of the year. We'll get most of it before summer operation, but the rest of it will happen post-season. But it looks brand new. It's very, very cool. And then as part of the Apollo celebration, which will be coming up, and we'll share more details, but there's going to be some exclusive ride time for members only. So we're going to celebrate that the weekend of March 30th. So look for social and email and other things about exclusive ride time for members to celebrate Apollo's 20th anniversary. So we're going to take a quick look back at some of the history of the ride.
Screaming down toward the earth for 70 miles an hour, and all the drops added together to create the most free fall of any coaster that we know of.
As an aviator, I'm always interested in a good thrill. I wasn't disappointed.
Very cool. Yes, is Danny here today? No? Yes. Danny, so that's you, right? So that was a wedding that happened on Apollo's Chariot. What year was that? In 2000. So got married right at the peak of Apollo's Chariot. That's pretty cool. So. Still obviously living to this day in the history, so very, very cool. All right, so we're going to talk about something else that's debuting for 2019. So who here has heard about pin trading? A few of you guys, all right. So pin trading debuts officially today. I have my lanyard on as I was instructed to do. And so you'll see around the park a lot of our team members with their lanyards. They will trade those pins with you. So if you have, Busch Gardens pins of your own, you can interact with those team members, trade pins, and you can trade with guests. That's up to them personally. The guests don't have to trade, but you can do that. But the ambassadors are there to trade. We have a debut collection that you can find in their market plots. Our Tweedside Gifts, Abby Kid Abby, the Emporium, and Felt and Feather, and we have a cart right outside of their market plots in Oktoberfest. So look for that today, but then look for other rollouts of pins as we get into other collections. Some of them are limited edition, and then we, as new attractions, there's 2 Finnegan's Flyers pins that are actually debuting now. Yeah, it should be a great program, so look forward to interacting with you. Happy to trade if anyone's here. Anyone have a pin lanyard on right now? Nobody. Oh man, all right. Someone in the back? All right. I happen to have, so as part of pin trading, there is actually well, that's the wrong one. There's an exclusive pin that only I own, so you can't get it from any of the team members in the park. So look forward to interacting with you folks, and happy to award you the first presidential pin. Notice you don't have to trade back and forth. That's just from me to you. So thank you. All right, very cool. So more about pin trading, stop by any of the shops. Happy to answer any questions that you might have. So another thing that we're going to talk about, who likes free beer? So you may have seen in some of our other parks, if you follow along, Busch Gardens, Tampa, and others, they were able to debut some free beer offerings last year, and we're able to make it happen at the park this year. So exclusively for opening weekend, free beer is back in the Fest House. So for members, annual pass holders, you get one free 10-ounce beer each visit of the day. So if you come both days, you get a beer both days. And should be a good time helping celebrate opening weekend. We're going to have fireworks on Saturday and some other exclusive things happening. So look forward to a good time there. All right. So hopefully you've heard, because our stellar marketing team has done such a great job, that we're debuting 2 attractions this year. So the first one is Finnegan's Flyer. So you probably walked past it as you were coming down to the theater today. So this is going to be a screaming swing, and really has a reputation as being one of the best flat rides out there in the industry, and I can attest to that. So what's so unique, while this ride does exist in some other parks, what's so unique about it here is no one's going to be able to offer it in a setting like this. So as you're swinging out above the stream there in the Killarney Village, going to be over 100 feet above where the water is at that point. So high thrill, 48-inch height requirement. I know we've gotten that question a few times, but can't wait to debut this in May. So we're going to take a look at a little bit of the behind the scenes on making a Finnegan's Flyer.
Ireland has recently announced that they're building a thrilling landmark in 2019 just outside of Killarney.
I'm here at the site of Finnegan's Flyer, an extreme scream and swing set to open in May 2019. Sources have confirmed that this new landmark will elevate Ireland to a new level, literally sending riders to heights over 80 feet above the cliffs of the Celtic coast. Reaching speeds of 45 miles per hour, this thrilling attraction will give guests a never-before-seen view of the world's most beautiful theme park.
We are on the Killarney Bridge, which connects the Scottish Village and the Ireland Village at Busch Gardens. Right behind me, you can see the foundation of the ride. Basically, we have the decking for the swing ride. This is where the whole structure is going to be erected on top of. Below that, you see the air tanks, which is where the compressed air that charges the ride and keeps the swings moving. The other parts of the ride are in Utah right now. They do pre-assembly, then they'll put them on trucks and ship them here. This site is anything but flat. The other big challenge was we have a stream that goes underneath here. Wasn't the easiest site to build on, but we feel like it's a great addition to Busch Gardens.
Hello again. Busch Gardens, who scream and swing, Finnegan's Flyer will send riders on a sightseeing adventure unlike any other. Since our last update, we've seen many enhancements on the ride platform and queue area, but there's been a lot happening off-site as well. Now for a special sneak peek, we're bringing you off-site for a glimpse of the parts being assembled at S&S Worldwide.
We are in Logan, Utah, looking at all the pieces and parts of our scream and swing before it gets on the trucks and starts coming to Williamsburg.
We have these really big tower structures here, all of the launch components, a lot of them are being painted and assembled as we speak, and we have the carts and seats coming through their early phases of manufacturing.
A ride like this, to a degree, is actually harder to make than, say, a roller coaster. The reason being, with a roller coaster, we can ship parts out as we have them finished. Whereas with this ride, we have to get the entire ride out on site almost at the exact same time, because once the thing starts going up, it goes up very quickly.
This company started 25 years ago. We started doing a lot of vertical rides. That evolved into these tower rides that S&S is famous for.
What makes this ride exciting is the air launch technology, which will be thrusting the riders up into the air or back down towards the ground. I've heard people compare it to riding a roller coaster that's just going over hill after hill after hill.
As you're cycling through that ride, you're pivoting around that single axis, but you're going up to 45 miles an hour. It's a unique experience.
Well, folks, you're seeing it here first. Tune in next time for another behind-the-scenes look at the all-new Finnegan's Flyer Scream and Swing.
All right, so debuting in May, more to come on the official opening date, but you can kind of, so one thing about this site, it's pretty much right in the middle of the park, so you can track the progress right along with us, especially from the train, so very, very exciting. And as part of both of these attractions, same thing, we're gonna debut some early ride time. You guys will be amongst the first to ride these. So we'll, as we get closer to opening, we'll debut those details as well. So now moving across the street to Water Country, USA. Yes. So debuting Virginia's first water coaster and the only hybrid water coaster on the East Coast. So you know, it's been a few years since Water Country's had a major attraction. The last one would have been Colossal Curl. And this one, as you've probably seen some pictures maybe on social, just an absolutely gorgeous ride, and can't wait to debut it. We're gonna have water on the ride in the next few weeks or early April, so we'll start testing. So let's take a quick look at the making of Cutback.
We're forecasting swells in the next few months that will make for optimal surf conditions. Now let's take a look at the latest projection for a glance at what's to come.
I'm here at the side of Cutback, Virginia's first hybrid water coaster, to offer you a behind-the-scenes look at what an incredible ride you can expect this May. With 850 feet of slide and rocket blast propulsion technology combined with 5 flying saucer turns, this thrilling water coaster has it all. From speeds of a roller coaster to the refreshing splash of a water slide.
Well, right behind us, you'll see the sonotubes. They're actually on top of the ride footings. Out in our parking lot, we have all the smaller pieces and parts there. They are pre-assembling some of the smaller pieces into larger pieces that can be erected on top of the sonotubes and the foundation. We wanted to have a water coaster here at Water Country USA. Everybody here is very excited to be getting this ride.
We're back with the latest update on the big waves coming in May.
I'm here at the side of Cutback, Virginia's first hybrid water coaster. In our last report, we saw the ride foundation begin to take shape. You'll notice the site is looking very different now, as almost all of the slide parts have been installed. Now let's check in with Susie, our Senior Leader of Design and Engineering, for more details about what has happened in the last few weeks.
The ride manufacturer told us we're just going to start from the bottom and head to the top, and we'll be done in a couple weeks. We just finished putting the last piece of fiberglass in, the start top at the very top of the tower. We're still just putting in the plumbing. We don't really have any slides that have this big round saucer. So as you come down the slide, you're going to actually hug the outside of that saucer until you go into the next section of the slide. And the unique part of it is that it is a water coaster, and you're actually going uphill in some areas. I think that's something that our guests are really, really going to love. This is the only ride of its kind on the East Coast. We're very excited to be able to offer that water coaster experience to our guests.
One thing is for certain, I can't wait to surf these waves in May. Tune in next time for what's new at Cutback Water Coaster.
Very cool. So again, May, and stay tuned for opportunities to be amongst the first to ride. So not done yet. We talked about some exclusive summer announcements. So who in here, actually in this theater, saw Light Balance last year? Quite a few guys. That was an incredible show. Great group as well. Just some fantastic people and performers. So first and foremost, the great news is Light Balance with a whole new show is coming back this year. So we worked with our friends at Coca-Cola and our partners here at the park, and appearing live every week for Summer Nights Live at the Globe Theater is going to be some additional exciting acts. So take a look at this.
knives, chainsaws.
Rat traps.
When they see this in the X-ray, that raises some questions.
The 60 minutes we spend on stage is pretty much a blast.
Absolutely great lineup. Again, they're performing, Monday through Sunday and all throughout Summer Nights Live. Just incredibly excited to have that level of talent. These are people performing, in Vegas and.
Excuse me, is this the Abbey Stone Theater?
It is.
Excellent. Thanks. Sorry to interrupt, folks. We got that delivery for you. Do you mind if we set it up?
We're just about wrapped up, but.
It'll only take a minute. We're kind
okay.
of time crunch.
All right.
Thanks so much.
All right, let's do it.
Come on in, folks. Bring it in. Come on, move it, move it, move it. Come on, folks. Down the stairs and up onto the stage. Come on. We got a time crunch. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's move in here. Move in, move in, move in. We'll be back behind that floor before lunchtime. Come on, folks. Up onto the stage. Get over there. Get over there.
So sorry about this, guys. As you can see at the park, there's a lot going on. So time is money, so we're making things happen here.
Hey,
But this,
Kevin, can you
yeah.
do that in 90 degrees or 95?
I would say probably 95 degrees.
All right, guys, come on, let's do this. Move it, move it. Let's see if we get this thing set up. Come on, come on. Keep going, Larry.
So they'll be done in a moment here. But who's excited about that summer talent? NBC's got talent, Shredder's got talent. That is very cool. Hold on.
Hey, where are those other columns? Get those in here. Come on, watch your angles. Go straight in there. Come on. Think with your legs, not your back. You know how to do this, guys. That's supposed to be 4 foot 6 1/4, not 4 foot 6 1/2. Careful now. Very nice. Perfect. Okay, let's go. That footer isn't going to pour itself.
You guys done? All right. We can get back to our meeting here. So not only are there things happening in 2019, some exciting things happening in 2020 as well that we're getting underway. So I think the Roman gods have something pretty special for everybody in 2020. So stay tuned, a lot more coming. But I just want to say thank you again. It's going to be a fantastic day in the park. Happy to answer any questions. We have our senior leadership team in the house as well. But thanks. Looking forward to a great day, and we'll see you out there. Sorry, just one more thing. We have a free gift for you on the way out. I'm sorry I missed that part. So make sure you get your free gift on the way out.